Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. I hope you all are doing very well, and today we'll be discussing the most important MCQs for 30th of May 2024. Let's start with our session. The first question is, who has become the first Indian gymnast to win a gold medal at the 2024 Asian Gymnastics Championship? This is Deepa Karmakar, that is A option. She is from state Tripura, and recently she made history by becoming the first Indian gymnast to win gold at the Asian Championships, and she won the women's vault final at the 2024 Asian Women's Artistic Gymnastic Championship that took place in Tashkent in the country Uzbekistan. Okay, so North Korea's Kim Son Yang and Jo Kyung Bol took silver and bronze medals. Despite this victory, Deepa finished 16th in the all around, and that's why she missed the 2024 Paris Olympics quota. Okay, so Deepa Karmakar is the first Indian gymnast to win a gold medal at the 2024 Asian Gymnastics Championship. Now let's talk about some of the important championships that came into news. The first question is, recently where was the first Asian Relay Championships 2024 held? Recently it took place in Bangkok in the country Thailand. Which Indian parathlete created a world record of 55.06 seconds in the women's 400 meters T20 category at the ongoing Para-Athletics World Championships 2024 in Kobe, Japan? The venue of this championship is Kobe, Japan, and here correct answer is Deepti Jiwanji. Okay. Senior Nationals Sailing Championship 2024 recently conducted in which city of India? It recently took place in the city of Mumbai. Where was the Asian Wrestling Championships 2024 held? The venue for this championship is Bishkek in the country Kyrgyzstan. Who won the 56th National Kho-Kho Championship 2023-24? Answer is Maharashtra State. Nishi tribe recently seen in the news is the largest ethnic group of which Indian state? So here correct answer is Arunachal Pradesh, that is C option. What happened is Kabak Yano, who's a mountaineer and a cricketer, she made history as the first Nishi tribe woman and the fifth woman from Arunachal Pradesh to scale the Mount Everest. And Nishi is the largest ethnic group in the state of Arunachal Pradesh. Primarily, it resides in 8 districts and in some parts of the Assam state. With a population of around 3 lakh, they practice slash and burn agriculture and they excel in various handicraft. Religiously, they follow Christianity, Hinduism and the indigenous Donyo Polo. Fine. So Nishi tribe is the largest ethnic group of the state Arunachal Pradesh. Also Nishi tribe was in news few days back. Why? Because of Longte festival. Right. Longte festival is also celebrated by the Nishi tribe. Now let's talk about some of the important tribes that came into news. First is Kadar tribes recently seen in the news mainly belongs to which region of India? Kadar tribe is found in South India. The Shompen tribe recently seen in the news primarily resides in which region? Shompen tribe lives in the Great Nicobar Islands. Hakki Pikki tribe recently seen in the news is predominantly found in which Indian state? Hakki Pikki tribe is found in the state of Karnataka. And last year, if you remember, Indian government had launched the Operation Kaveri. Why? Evacuate the Indian citizens from the conflict area of Sudan. Okay, so that's why Indian government launched Operation Kaveri, and during this operation many people from Hakki Pikki tribe were also evacuated. Konda Reddy tribe recently seen in the news is primarily inhabits in which state of India? Konda Reddy tribe is found in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Fani Aravar tribe recently seen in the news is mostly found in which Indian state? This tribe is found in the state of Karnataka. Okay. Recently, how many nations have signed the Zero Debris Charter at the European Space Agency, European Union Space Council? These are in total 12 countries. 12 nations have signed the Zero Debris Charter at this council, where they have committed to sustainable human activities in the Earth orbit, and European Space Agency initiated the charter in November 2023. It aims to eliminate the space debris by the end of 2030 through ambitious technical targets and global cooperation. Although it is non-binding, but it sets some key goals like a debris generation probability below 1 in 1000 per object and 99% post-mission disposal success. Okay, so overall 12 nations have signed the Zero Debris Charter at this council. Now let's talk about some important countries that came into news. The very first question is, Irrawaddy River, recently seen in the news, is located in which country? So it lies in the country Myanmar, and the military regime of Myanmar has formed a body to evaluate the hydropower projects on the Irrawaddy River, potentially reviving the controversial Mitsun Dam. Okay. So amid worsening power shortages since the 2021 coup, the regime aims to address these issues and boost the domestic production. Okay, so Irrawaddy River lies in Myanmar. Which country named the cyclonic storm Remel that recently hit the Bay of Bengal? So Remel has been named by the country Oman. Okay, and Remel has hit the state West Bengal along with the country Bangladesh. Recently, the world's first 100% biodegradable pen has been launched in which country? The world's first 100% biodegradable pen has been launched in our country, India. Can you tell me who has made this pen? And he is from New Delhi. According to the World Steel Association, which is the only country among the world's top steel producing nations to see growth in production in April 2024. As per this association, India is the only country among the top steel producing nations that has seen growth in its production. Which country recently conducted a successful test of the ASMPA supersonic cruise missile? This is the country France. Okay. Next is, state-owned GAIL India Limited recently launched their first green hydrogen plant in which region of Madhya Pradesh state? So the GAIL India Limited has inaugurated their first 10 megawatt green hydrogen plant in Vijaypur in the state of Madhya Pradesh under the National Green Hydrogen Mission. So this mission aims to make India a global hub for green hydrogen, and it includes the incentives for electrolyzer manufacturing and the green hydrogen production and support for the pilot projects as well as development of green hydrogen hubs. Okay, it would also create a policy framework for green hydrogen ecosystem and standard. Okay, so recently they have launched their first green hydrogen plant in Vijaypur region of Madhya Pradesh. Let's see some important current affairs regarding first in news. The first question is, recently which airport has made history by becoming the first airport in India to achieve the zero waste to landfill accolade? This is the Thiruvananthapuram International Airport. Recently, which Indian created history by becoming the first Indian space tourist? So the first Indian space tourist is Gopi Thothakura. Recently, Ida Shisha Nongrang has been appointed as the first woman DGP of which Indian state? She is the first woman DGP of Meghalaya state. Recently, which country became the first nation to lose all of its glaciers? This is the country Venezuela. Which company has recently unveiled the CSIM, which is India's first large language model? It is the Setu. Okay. Mount Mungalo, recently seen in the news due to landslide, is located in which country? So correct answer here is B option, Papua New Guinea. And a massive landslide in Papua New Guinea buried over 2,000 people in the remote Anga province village, causing major destruction to the homes, buildings and the food gardens. So Papua New Guinea informed the United Nations that over 2,000 people were buried in this massive landslide which was caused by Mount Mungalo's collapse. So it devastated a remote Anga province village, and the disaster caused significant destruction to the buildings and the food gardens. The National Disaster Center stressed the urgent need for collaborative efforts from the army, national and regional responders to address the crisis. Okay, so Mount Mungalo was in news because of landslide and it lies in the country Papua New Guinea. Now let's talk about some important mountains that came into news. First one is Mount Ibu, recently seen in the news, is located in which country? Mount Ibu lies in Indonesia. Mount Nemrut, recently seen in the news, is located in which country? It lies in the country Turkey. Recently, who has become the oldest woman to climb the Mount Everest? Answer is Jyoti Rattre. Mount Rong, recently seen in the news, is located in which country? It lies in Indonesia. Mount Etna, recently seen in the news, is located in which region of Italy? Mount Etna lies in Sicily region of Italy. Okay. Virupaksha temple, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? Here correct answer is the state Karnataka, that is D option. Actually, a portion of this temple collapsed due to torrential rain, which was specifically dedicated to the Salu Mantap pavilion, and it was dedicated to Lord Virupaksh, which is a kind of an important form of Shiva god. Okay, so this temple is a part of UNESCO World Heritage Site at Hampi in the state of Karnataka, and it showcases the Dravida temple architecture with the grand Gopras, Vimana, intricate carvings and the pillared halls. Okay, so what is the location of Virupaksha temple? It lies in Karnataka state. Now let's see some important temples that came into news. The first is Shri Madhav Perumal temple, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This temple lies in Tamil Nadu. Hinglach Mata temple, recently seen in the news, is located in which country? It lies in Pakistan. Alagarh temple, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? It lies in Tamil Nadu. Bhandasar Jain temple, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This temple lies in Rajasthan. And last is Bhotshala temple, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? It lies in Madhya Pradesh. Mundra port, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? So this port lies in Gujarat state, and this Mundra port, which belongs to Adani Group, recently hosted the largest container ship to dock in India, which is nearly 400 meters MSC Anna. Okay, so Mundra port is located on the north shores of the Gulf of Kutch in Gujarat, and currently it is the India's largest private container port, which handles 33% of the country's container traffic. It is operated by APSEZ and it has a capacity of 260 million metric tons, and it handles over 155 MMT annually, including the diverse cargo types. Okay, so what is the location of Mundra port? It lies in Gujarat state. Now let's see some state related current affairs. The first question is Parivar Pehchan Patra and Meri Fasal Mera Byora schemes, recently seen in the news, are associated with which Indian state? Both of these schemes belong to Haryana state. According to CEA, which state has emerged as the leading state in terms of the addition of transmission lines by the state transmission utilities in financial year 24? This is the state UP. UP has topped in terms of addition of the transmission lines by the state transmission utilities. Mrugavani National Park, recently seen in the news, is located in which Indian state? This park lies in Telangana. Matwa community, recently seen in the news, is mainly associated with which Indian state? It is related to West Bengal. And last is Saga Dawa, which is a Buddhist festival recently celebrated in which Indian state? So this is a Buddhist festival and it is celebrated in the state of Sikkim. Okay. Next is which organization recently hosted the pharma research in Ayurgyan and Techno Innovation at the India Habitat Center? So this is CCRAS, that is Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences. They have hosted the Pragati 2024 at the Indian Habitat Center, where they are focusing on the research opportunities and the collaborations with the Ayurveda drug industry. So this meeting aims to connect the researchers with industrial partners for drug and device development. A dossier of 35 formulations and 3 instruments, including the Ayush 64, then Ayush SG and Ayush Gutti, will be presented for the discussions, and this initiative will benefit Ayurvedic clinicians and the patients. Okay, so recently Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences has hosted the pharma research in Ayurgyan and Techno Innovation at the India Habitat Center. Now let's talk about some important organizations that came into news. The first is Which organization recently adopted the Framework Convention on Artificial Intelligence and Human Rights, Democracy and the Rule of Law, known as AI Convention? This is the Council of Europe, and they have adopted this framework, which is also known as the AI Convention. This treaty aims to ensure the artificial intelligence systems that to comply with the human rights, democracy and the rule of law. Okay, correct answer is Council of Europe. Which institute recently launched the electric tiller? So correct answer here is the CSIR, Central Mechanical Engineering Research. Okay, so they have launched an electric tiller for small farmers, prioritizing the user comfort and eco-sustainability. Features are, for example, enhanced torque, electronic controls and the versatile charging options like AC and solar DC. It produces zero exhaust emissions, which supports India's commitment to the eco-friendly farming. It would be compatible with various attachments, and it minimizes the operator fatigue, boosts the productivity, and it has the potential to reduce the operational cost by up to 85%. So tilling improves the soil quality and it promotes the healthy crop growth. Okay, so CSIR CMER, that is Central Mechanical Engineering Research, has launched the electric tiller. GSAP Skills Platform, recently seen in the news, is an initiative of which organization? It is the initiative of IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature. Lunar Polar Exploration Mission, that is LUPEX, recently seen in the news, is a joint mission of which two space organization? LUPEX is a joint mission of ISRO and JAXA. Pre-Fire Polar Mission, recently seen in the news, is developed by which space organization? Answer would be NASA. Okay. Next is, which team has won the Indian Premier League 2024? So here correct answer would be the Kolkata Knight Riders. They are coached by Chandrakant Pandit, and they have won their third IPL title by defeating whom? By defeating the Sunrisers Hyderabad by 8 wickets in the finals of the 17th IPL that took place in Chennai. Okay. Player of the final award was Mitchell Starc. So correct answer here is Kolkata Knight Riders, who was runner-up Sunrisers Hyderabad. Let's see some winners that came into news. First is, recently who has won the 2024 Italian Open title in the women's category? This is Iga Swiatek. She has won the Italian Open title. And who was the winner in the men's category? This is Alexander Zverev. Which two Indian players recently won the Thailand Open 2024 badminton men's doubles title? Answer is Satvik Siraj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty. Nikhat Zareen, who recently won the gold medal at the Alorda Cup 2024, belongs to which sport? Nikhat Zareen is a boxer, and recently she won the gold medal at the Alorda Cup 2024. Recently, who won the gold medal in the men's javelin throw at the 27th Federation Cup Senior National Competition in Bhubaneswar? This is Neeraj Chopra. Which country recently won the 30th Sultan Azlan Shah Trophy? This trophy was given to Japan country. Can you tell me Japan has defeated which country to win this trophy? Last question is, what is the IUCN status of limestone langur that were recently seen in the news? Actually, they are endemic to the Guangxi province of China, and right now they are facing imminent extinction due to habitat destruction and fragmentation. They are found in a 200 km square area between the Zhuojiang and Mingjiang rivers, and they inhabit the lower elevations with high tree canopy density near the water sources. So they are listed as critically endangered by the IUCN on the CITES Appendix 2, and they are threatened by poaching, habitat loss and hybridization. Okay, so conservation efforts are crucial to protect this unique primate species. So what is the IUCN status of this limestone langur? Answer is critically endangered. Now let's see the IUCN status of different species. First one is, what is the IUCN status of Iberian lynx recently seen in the news? They are the endangered species. What is the IUCN status of orangutan recently seen in the news? Answer is critically endangered. What is the IUCN status of Great Indian Bustard recently seen in the news? Answer is critically endangered. What is the IUCN status of olive redley turtles recently seen in the news? They are the vulnerable species. And last is, what is the IUCN status of Indian grey wolf recently seen in the news? They are the least concerned species. Okay. So these are the most important current affairs and the news from today. And now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions, and at the end of the lecture do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, Minu Zahadsana signing off.